Hello, hello, hello everyone. Shawn here with Manly Made Minute, and welcome back to another episode of Monday Moments, where I share tips, tricks, and helpful hints. Today, if I was to nickname this one, this is my Stash Buster Stretcher. This is about stretching supplies you already have, and looking at them in a different light and using them for something different. We've all seen it. We've all seen this example. I'm just sharing it with you because I've never tried it and I wanted to try it because I'm all about stretching my supplies as much as I possibly can. So let's go and take a look at what I'm talking about. All right, this is your embossing folders and how to look at these in a different light and use them for other alternatives and stretch them out. Today I'm going to use my Simon Says embossing folder, and this one is the Leafy Greens. I'm going to be honest, it's brand spanking new. I've used it once because I tested this out prior to making the video. So I'm using this one because I need to make some leaves and stuff for some fall stuff coming up. But I want to share with you what gravitated me to this. Now when I go to buy my supplies, I look for as many ways as I can use it, and I'm looking for as much as I can stretch it for. I liked this one because I needed a leafy embossing folder anyway. So I don't know if, oh there you go, I can see it a little bit better. And it came with a die cut. So I can emboss, I can die cut and use the pieces, I can die cut and lay it over top of the embossing folder. I've got more uses. And now I'm getting more supplies. I feel like it's more like bang for my buck, okay? We're not going to use the die cut today. I'm going to use it when I make my cards out of these, but we're not going to do that today. All right, my Leafy Green. This is about inking your embossing folders and running it through. What I've done is I've pulled some scraps out of my scrap drawer, because you know me, I love my scraps, and I'm going to use these anyway to cut out to use on cards. So that's why I'm using my scraps. I could do a full card front like this. I could do panels. You can do whatever you want. I tried this once, and this is what I got. My first time doing this, and this is how it came out. Super easy. Love this idea. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Inks. On this one, I use the Lucky Clover and the Twisted Citron. I'm going to do some reds and orange on my next one, just to show you. All right? Now, when you do this, this is a 3D embossing folder, so it's a little thicker. But any embossing folder will work. And when you do this, go on the raised portion, not the indented portion. These are indented, so this is going to push into this. Go on the raised portion, and you're going to ink this, and then lay your card down, okay? So just make sure you're inking on this, because when it comes out, you're going to have ink on the indented valley portion, not on the raised hilly portion, if that makes sense. I hope it does. All right. I try to explain in terms that anybody can understand and that I would understand. All right, now I'm just using Distress Inks. You can use any ink you want. I have Catherine Pooler as well, but I wanted to try my Distress Inks because I have the little minis and I felt it would be easier so I don't get ink on the flat portion of this. So I just thought my minis would be easier to do this with, to try. Okay, so I'm just dabbing. You can rub. If I just do this lightly, I can rub over that surface too and just kind of like go around. Okay. Now, I will tell you, these are not made to take ink, so it does bead up a little bit versus soak in and mat out. It's going to bead, but you just have to know that's the effect you're going to get because these are plastic. They are not made to take ink. So you just have to be okay with that when you do this. I've only tried it with Distress. I'm assuming they're all going to lay on the surface. I don't know if another ink's going to lay on the surface slightly different, but I'm just telling you what this one is doing, okay? All right, there you have it. I'm going to go back through with just a little bit more orange in my spots here. Okay, here's all you do. I'm going to use this because I might use this one for a panel on a card. Now, make sure the side of your paper that you want the ink on is down or up. I'm going to lay it over here so that I can flip this over. It's going to be easier so I don't smear. Because if I'm using a scrap and I might have stuff on the back side, but I can use this side, make sure that side is up over here. And now all I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to lay this down, hold that really good so you don't move it, all right? You might get a little bit of movement coming through your die cut machine, so you may need to make sure you got it nice and tight, all right? I'm going to get it started so that it's not going to move on me. And I kind of just go back and forth just once just to make sure I got a good contact for my ink. Okay, so I'm going to go to the end, roll that back, just getting good contact without trying to move that paper inside that embossing folder. All right, it looks like I got a little bit on the surface that's got here, but that's okay because I'm cutting these out anyway. But look at that. How cool is that? How easy is that? Okay, again, I'm stretching my supplies to use it for alternative things, right? So I'm not just embossing and being done with it. Now I can color these. I can, you know, it's super easy, incredibly cool and fun. If you just, this would be something that I'm probably going to do on different embossing folders and just kind of sit in my craft room and make a whole bunch of panels and things I can cut out. And so I have it for stash to use on other cards. So it is as easy as that, folks. It doesn't get any easier. And it doesn't get any more fun because now I'm like, it's just kind of like playtime. Use this as playtime. Rather than sitting and trying to make a card and just do this and then make a card, sit and play. Get out your embossing folders and try different ones, try different colors. Ooh, what would that one look like? Ooh, this is more intricate. Will that work on an intricate folder? So give it a try. There you have it. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button when I upload my next video. If you're not new here and you haven't subscribed yet, don't be shy. Hit the button. It's not going to bite you. I'd love to have you a subscriber and see you keep coming back to see what I have to show you. So until next time, I'll see you then.